Hey guys, welcome back to Tys.creative Designs. We're going to be making this beautiful peyote earring. This is called triangular peyote, and the center is where you start and you work your way out. Each one of these pieces look like herringbone, but it's actually when you step up in the row to turn the triangle. So it's actually a really quick and easy project. I think that you probably could knock one of these out in like 15-20 minutes, depending on if you are a novice or not. So yeah, let's get started. What are we going to need? We're going to need our beads. We're going to need our thread. We're going to need our bead spoon. We're going to need our scissors. We're going to need wax. We're going to need some pliers. You should always have some pliers handy when working with beads. You never know when you need to pop a bead because you accidentally put on an extra one. Um, Scissors, tape measure. Gonna need our tape measure, and we're gonna need our mascots. We're also gonna need our lighter. All right, that's everything. So really quickly, I just wanted to show you guys the beads that I'm using today. You can find these on my Amazon storefront under the tutorial Peyote Triangle. That's the name of this project that we're working on today. These beads are 24 colors and they're uniform shaped in size, similar to Delica's. These are what Delica's look like. These are what their beads look like. They're bigger, which is great for a beginner because you won't struggle as hard to find the hole. And I really love these beads. I didn't think I was going to like them, but now they're in my go-to case. That's why this case is so tore up, because this is where I go to when I need a quick project or I'm looking for a quick project for a gift for a friend. So these are the colors we're going to choose today. You can choose any colorway. As you see here, I have this one. You can do something similar to that. You can do where you make rows of colors around, or you can section it off and put color here in these parts of the peyote, and then the part that looks like herringbone, you can do a different color, like these two right here. So there's so many color options, and actually you can download and make your own as well, which is so much fun. So many different options for you to choose from, so many different ways you can make this, but we're going to be making a rainbow today, so we're going to get all this stuff off and we're going to start. All right, so I'm going to bring you guys in nice and close so you guys can see the purple beads that I'm working with. We got 3. We're going to bring those 3 down to the bottom of the string. We only need about an inch of thread left over. We're not actually going to be using the thread that's in the center of the triangle. We're going to actually be burning it down later when we have a bit more of a foundation that we can hold on to. So we're just going to tie knots in the thread multiple times so we know for sure that it's secure. I did it 3. Now we're going to go through this bead right here, stepping into it, just trying to hide that knot inside of a bead like so. All right, we're going to get 2 beads and go through. And while you guys are here watching my video, I really appreciate us smashing this month's goal of subs. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, I greatly appreciate it. It means the world to me. I noticed, I looked at my analytics for the first time on here, and I have about 70% of people who are not subscribed. And I just really want you to be here every week learning new things with me and be a part of the community. So if you could go ahead and hit that like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. The knot is preventing me from getting my needle through. There we go. That's why you should always have a pair of pliers handy. You never know. You never know what when you're gonna need them. Okay, so we got all of our beads. Now the first couple of rows of peyote are going to be weird and wonky in any peyote project. So we're coming out of this bead right here. We're going to go through this bead, stepping up into the next row. All right. So we have 2 rows of purple here. We're going to grab our blue and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. And we are going to be going through, hold on, sorry. It's all twisted. This bead right here. I'm going to grab one bead. You see there's a space here. You're going to put that bead in that space. That space is for that blue bead. Alright. We're going to add 2 more blue beads. And we're going to go through that bead right there. We're going to add 1 blue bead. Go through that purple bead right there. And we're going to add 2 blue beads and go through. Alright. Like that. Alright, so we're going to grab 2 blue beads now that we're stepped up through and we're coming out. Now this is row 1, 2, and 3. This is row 4 that we're working on. Okay. There. And this is when you're going to start seeing the peyote part of this project. You're going to miss 1 bead, you're going to go through 1 bead. You're going to miss 1 bead, you're going to go through 1 bead. So the sides are peyote. On the corners, you're just stepping up and giving yourself your next area where you can bead into, if that makes sense. Alright, so we got that one. And that one. Hold on, let me get you guys a little bit closer. Oh, I grabbed my beeswax. Alright, we're coming out of that bead, so we gotta do 2 beads here. The corners just need a little bit more love. Oh no, I grabbed that thread that we started with accidentally. You see what I'm saying about how it gets in the way? I'm gonna cut this off in just a minute. Once I finish this blue row, I'll burn it off. And you're gonna pass through this bead, stepping all the way up to the next row. And we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut it with fire. Actually, I'm gonna cut it first with not fire. And then we're gonna fire it. I hope you guys saw that. I move some fast sometimes that I forget that I'm being recorded. Alright, so we're done with our blue row. We are going to come back at green. Alright, so we are here. We have our green beads. We're going to grab 2 of those bad boys. And we're going to go through. You should know how to do it now. This is just one more row we're doing together. And then you are going to be on your own. And we'll come back when you have one row of red done. This is the remainder is just the same thing, repetition. Just gonna go through, add the 2 green beads. You're gonna add 1, and 2, and 3. Perfect, like that. And we're gonna add 2 green. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm so thankful for all the people that watch me. It makes me feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing as far as like my calling, teaching people. I never considered myself a teacher. When I started working on TikTok and doing videos over there and just making my stuff on live is when people told me that I was a good teacher and gave me the confidence to come over here on YouTube. I feel like YouTube is like a little bit more scary because there's more creators on here that have been on here a lot longer, and it's like varsity, you know what I mean? Like TikTok is, as much as I love TikTok, TikTok is just like the regular football players, and then there's varsity, which is YouTube, you know? I was scared that I wasn't going to even make an impact over here, but seeing my numbers grow the way they have, it's really just made me believe that that's what I was supposed to be doing this whole time. And I have a knot. Hold on. I don't think I waxed my thread good enough. Time to do that. Pause. And if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that button. It means the world to me. We crushed our goal last month of 150 subs. This month, I would love before the end of September to be at 250. We're almost at 200. I was so surprised and so thankful. I really didn't think that I was gonna get the amount of followers I did on TikTok over here almost as quick, with how many people bead and teach DIYs and stuff over here. I'm so grateful and blessed. I might actually make my goal of having 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. That's crazy? Is that a crazy goal to have? I don't know, maybe. But that's the goal I'm aiming for. So if you want to help me with that, and don't forget, we also have the Discord community. Come on in and hang out and chat and do all the things, you know? I try to create a safe space for people over there as well. So there we go. That is the end of the green part. So do your yellow, orange, and if you want to do pink, you can. And then when you're on your last row, when you're about to start your last row of red, we'll be back. Okay? All right, so we have the last row of red. We are going to work on this row together because it is your last row. I also want to make sure that I point out how we're going to step down on these corners so that we make our earring look way more like a triangle, because if we did a double bead there, this is what it would look like. I didn't know that. I did not know that double beading it would look, I don't like that. I mean, they're fine for me because they're my earrings, but if I was selling these, I would be very upset. Now, So we are going to grab one bead and we're going to go through this bead, and then we're going to go down this section like we normally would. And then I'm also going to show you how to attach your earring hook to this. There we go. Nice and easy. Now some people create a second triangle and then just fuse them together by sewing it up. That's also something you could do if you wanted. I toughen up my beadwork with Mod Podge. So as you can see, it's not flexible. These are flexible because I haven't put Mod Podge on them yet. But see how they're flexible? But I would just put a coat of Mod Podge to make them tough. So some people like to make two triangles and sew them together to make the project more sturdy. And I prefer to just make my projects with Mod Podge so that my earring is sturdy and I don't have to make another triangle. I feel it's an unnecessary waste of beads, honestly. Ow, I just put myself. And I'm going to leave that in because you know what? I'm not perfect. Practice makes permanent because nobody's perfect. And practice makes progress because nobody's perfect. Oh, sorry, I was trying to pause it, but I didn't. I felt that sneeze coming. Whew. All right. I think I forgot to take my Claritin this morning. Great. I live in Florida. I'm going to suffer all day now. Right. So, we are doing that. All the way around. So I wanted a pair of matching ones for my site and a pair of matching ones for my site. I'm wearing a pair of matching ones because that's what I want to wear. So I assume other people would like those. I just started my Ko-fi. It's this app that you can help your favorite creators by donating money to their cause or purchasing things from them. So if you'd like to check it out, the link will be in the description. The link for the Amazon is also in the description. And for all my other socials, that if you decide to make this project, I'd love to see it, especially in the Discord because that's where I'm most active. And then, sorry, my nose is just stuffy. So yeah, I'd love to see if you make something that I've taught you. You can shoot me a message over there. You can join the Discord and come in and talk to people that are crafters from all walks of life. I have people from TikTok over there, in real life people that I know, and then there's people from Facebook and from YouTube over there. Oh no, hold on one second.